If you are someone who's wondering about skills and how you can go about developing your skills, then this video is for you. My name is Sabrish Chand. I'm your IT consulting expert here on YouTube, helping people like yourself become professionals in the IT industry. If you still haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon below, because every week I post out content related to IT and IT consulting, which could help you or somebody you know to become a professional in the IT industry. So in order for you to remain competitive in the marketplace, it is important for you to plan your career development and skill development journeys as soon as possible. So start by planning what skills you need to acquire, how you're going to acquire them, what time and effort is required to acquire those skills, and most importantly, what kind of finances do you need to plan out in order to be able to invest in those skill development programs. So today I'm going to present to you my framework, which I have personally used and shared with a number of my students who have been successful using these in their skill development journey. I call this an ADM framework, which shows you a strategy and a clear path for your skill development. So it starts with acquiring the skills first, and then further developing those skills, and finally mastering those skills that you developed and acquired. So the acquirement of skills usually starts with learning of some sort. You can learn by yourself, or you could join a training or coaching program that'll help you develop those skills, or you could even volunteer or apprentice at an organization or in an environment that allows you to naturally develop those skills over a period of time. So learning must consider all the aspects of the skill, meaning you not only have to learn about the content or the theory of how to acquire that skill or what that skill is all about, you must also understand the context in which those skills are going to be applied. In other words, your mindset should be able to allow you to accommodate the skills that you are trying to acquire. And in this process, you would find that sometimes you would have to change your mindset, or you would have to enhance your mindset in order to be able to accommodate and acquire this skill as well. So when you're learning a skill, you make sure that you are focusing on these three areas of knowledge development. The three fundamental areas of knowledge development when it comes to skill development is, I call it the IDO knowledge framework, which allows you to focus and learn how the skills are applied in a specific industry, in a specific domain, and which organizations are seeking those skills that you are acquiring as well. So industry knowledge is a must, and domain knowledge in which those specific skills are applicable is also important to understand and learn. And also, when it comes to organizational aspects, you have to be able to understand who your ideal clients are, and you should be able to locate them based on the skills that you are acquiring. So all these things go into consideration while you are learning about a skill and you are developing your skills, or you're starting your skill development journey. The second stage of skill development journey, after you have accumulated knowledge about the skill that you are acquiring, is the development stage of that skill. So in development stage, you practice what you have learned, meaning you put into motion all the theoretical aspects and the concepts that you've learned and understood about the skill. So the more you practice, the easier you will be able to acquire those skills and make that a second habit for you. So you would continue to be in the development stage for at least about 10,000 hours of practice, or maybe more, and during which that skill has become of a second nature to you, meaning it has become a habit that you don't have to think about, and it comes to you so naturally without having to think about it. So until that point in time, you will be in that phase of development, and during this stage of developing your skill set, you should be open-minded and willing to be able to get feedback and inputs from others on your skills and the way it comes across, and you should be able to make or take those corrective actions to further improving those skills. And the last stage of skill development journey is the mastery of your skills. So once you've attained a minimum of 10,000 hours of practice and you have made the skill of second nature to you, and it comes to you so naturally without even having to think about it, it means that you have achieved a certain level of mastery in the skills that you have acquired. So this is the time when you will be able to create frameworks just like I did for you today, and you would be able to teach those skills to other people who are wanting to learn. You would be able to teach them the techniques and the tools and the approaches that they can take to skill development and to specialize or master in a skill that they are trying to acquire and develop. So I wanted to show you this comparison between the three stages of skill development. In the acquirement stage, you're going to see that the competition is going to be higher because you're naturally focused in an area where there are a lot of people with similar skills. So when you start acquiring new skills, you still feel that there's more competition and your income isn't really doing that great as well because you're starting from scratch and learning this new skill. In the development stage, you would see that the competition is eventually at some point neutralized and your income starts to trend in a slightly upward direction. This is a good indication that you are learning the skill, you are practicing the skill, and your skills are being recognized in the marketplace. And when it comes to mastering your skills, you will be able to see that there's not much of a competition. In fact, there's no competition at all once you have attained mastery in a certain skill that you have acquired. Masters of skills are usually in demand, and the more skills you have, the more income you should be able to make. So your income is naturally going to go up with the amount of skills you have. So this is it. This is your skill development journey at a glance, and this is the framework that I have used, and I've given it to a number of my students who have been following this structure that I put together for skill development for many years. Now, if you have any questions about this framework, do put in your comments below and share with me some of your journeys in skill development and what you've learned so far, and that'll be useful for me to learn and to provide guidance if needed. So there you have it, my framework for skill development, and I hope this video gave you much clarity in terms of how to plan your skill development journey going forward. If you want to learn more about how we help people develop skills, make sure to visit us at iitcinternational.com. Our institution focuses on a 360-degree transformational program which helps people in developing IT skills, mainly in the areas of the IT industry, technical skills that you need to be able to work on specific domains, and also the consulting skills that helps you to deliver IT services to clients who are in need of those services. So all this and much more in the upcoming videos. I hope this video gave you much clarity today. If you have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share our content, because every week we put out new content related to IT and IT consulting, which could help people like yourself become professionals in the IT industry. And once again, my name is Sabrish Chand. I'm your IT consulting expert here on YouTube, helping people become professionals in the IT industry. And stay tuned for more updates and videos to follow.